Hey there, fellow truckin' friends. I'm going to sing it one of these times, I'm telling you. Well, I do sing it, don't I? Hello there, fellow truckin' friends. Hello there, fellow truckin' friends. It's Megan Maria, your independent Chalk Couture designer. Did you not know that my voice could go that high? I bet you didn't. Well, you are, hang on ladies, we're going to have some fun tonight. We have 2 projects to do, and I don't like to do 2 projects in one night, but we are going big or going home because I missed you guys last night for Target Tuesday, so we're going to whip out our Target Tuesday project, and we are going to whip up another one, which I truly have to whip up by tomorrow morning. So it's truly the love of whipping up. Hello there, Terry. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. And there were a bunch of you other people there, but you disappeared on me, so where'd my comments go? Okay. I got Terry, Cheryl, and Sherry. Happy Wednesday night. All right. We're making a quick, easy little project, so let's just get the work right out of the way. Please share my video. It helps me when you share my video. You are under no obligation, however, to do so. It just helps me out if you do, so I appreciate the fact that you do. And did you guys see? It was a proud moment this week. We need a moment of silence. We hit 200 likes and I think 230 followers. So way to go, guys. Thank you so much. So Thankful Thursday will be especially thankful this year. I just need to check with compliance and make sure I can do what I want to do. So you're going to want to tune in tomorrow night for Thankful Thursday, guys. We're going to do a little extra thanking, I think, because we hit a milestone this week. Hey, Cindy. Welcome. Cindy, we're making 2 quick projects tonight. We're whipping both of them out because we got to get them done. And hey, Debbie, welcome, welcome. So let's get to chalking. So share my video. Thank you so much when you do. If you're watching the replay, you can still share it. It helps me tremendously when you share it, so I very, very much appreciate that. If you're watching me on YouTube, thank you so much for watching me. If you watch me on YouTube, for those of you who don't watch me on YouTube, wouldn't you want to watch me twice, right? My YouTube channel is actually The Craft Room Club, all one word. There's no spaces in it. It's a little confusing. My 15-year-old set it up for me, and yeah, should have been spaces, but that's okay. Please subscribe if you enjoy this video, because then you'll get notified when I go live, and I do a video pretty often. So we're gonna make 2 quick little signs. So that's the end of sharing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you're interested in any of the products that you're going to see here this evening, you can find them at www.chalkcouture.com/MakeItMaria, and you can see all the good stuff that I use to make these beautiful projects. So check it out if you're interested. Otherwise, the other fun place that you can check out some really fun things that we do is the Making Maria VIP group. That's where we do play games, we have specials, we do bundles, we do some fun stuff in there, that Making Maria VIP group. So if you're not in that group and you would like to, please comment, add me, and I will send you a link. It's really easy. I just have to send you the page. You just go to the page and request to join. It's a closed group because there's fun things in there, not meant for the general public. Fancy, right? So you got to be a part of that group in order to see that stuff. Whew, and last but not least, well, there's really one more, but we're going to stop after this one. If I can push it, there we go. Club Couture. Did you join? The sale is going to start Monday. You'll get notified. If you're a club member, you'll get notified on Monday. The transfer for May is shipping on the 5th, so you'll start to see that. You'll get charged on the 5th on your credit card, and you'll see that come out. It's a $19.99 a month free shipping subscription club where you get 3 paste packets, a B-size transfer, which is 8.5 by 11, and endless opportunities to create beautiful projects. And this one for May is Hello Summer, with some really cool shades. So you'll want to check that out. Okay, that's a lot of yapping, right? Say, hey Maria, let's chalk. Come on, we want to see some chalk. Hey Jill, welcome. So tonight we're sticking with our Mother's Day theme for the week, with the exception of Whip It Up Wednesday isn't Mother's Day themed. I hang my head in shame. because I truly need to whip this up for a thing I'm having tomorrow. So we're going to truly whip it up because I came up with it about 5 minutes ago because, of course, you know, why would I be planned in advance? I'm only feeding 110 people lunch tomorrow. And I decided, oh, maybe we should have a centerpiece. Go figure. Okay, so that beeping sound you hear is I am heating up my Cricut Easy Press. For those of you who don't know what that is, a Cricut Easy Press is a fancy iron. Is really the nuts and bolts of it. It's just a fancy iron. And it is going to heat set because we are going to use ink because I need a mom t-shirt that says Mom Boss. Because let's face it, I'm the boss, right? They all know it. So this transfer is called #MomLife. I think it's called, yeah. Yes, #MomLife. And some really fun different things that you can do with this transfer. If you are new to Chalk Couture, Chalk Couture makes adhesive silkscreen transfers that you can use with Chalkology paste or Couture ink. If you use Chalkology paste, you can remove it with water. It's only semi-permanent. It does dry hard though. And if you use Couture ink, if you use the ink, you can heat set it and throw it in the washing machine, put it in the dishwasher, do all kinds of things with it if it's ink. So tonight we're going to use ink to make a really cool t-shirt that says Mom Boss on it for myself because, you know, I make my own Mother's Day presents. Don't you all, right? I'm going to make my own Mother's Day little t-shirt here and have some fun with it. So I bought this t-shirt at Target in the men's section because I find the men's section tends to have colors I like. I like the cut better, and they're usually less expensive if you buy them in the men's section. So this is for our Target Tuesday project. We're making a Target t-shirt. Possibilities are endless in the t-shirt department with Target because you can make a kid t-shirt. Obviously, you wouldn't put #MomLife on a kid t-shirt, but you can ink on anything. So, well, fabric, glass, you can ink on anything. I'm rambling already. Okay, so we're gonna do Mom Boss. So the very first thing I do when I have my transfer is it has multiple pieces, so I have those silk screen lines. I'm gonna cut it out because we're gonna move the words around and do things with the words. So I'm just cutting them out, and what I'm going to do after I cut them out is I am going to write on the back of them the name so that when it's time for me to wash them and store them, I know what goes on what backer. So this says Mom, and I'm going to be careful to not flip over the Sharpie on top of my t-shirt before it's 100% dry. I mean, it dries, you know, like a Sharpie, but just in case, I would not want to get Sharpie on my t-shirt. So what's nice about these little ones, like this little one is super cute. Look at that #MomLife. Super cute on a coffee mug, a travel one, a water bottle. I mean, this is really, it also, picture it on a hat. It's really cute on a hat. A makeup bag. This little one right here is so versatile, just this little tiny piece. Then you go into Mom Squad. This would be really cute if you had like a cheerleader mom. Yeah, I'm thinking cheerleading moms. Squad anything though, right? And Mom Boss, because you know I'm the boss. So we're doing Mom Boss today. So I'm thinking we're gonna do, I was thinking we were gonna go across and just kind of attach them. We could go, I've seen it where it's Boss with the mom over it. These are the colors I was kind of toying with for our t-shirt. I love Tide. So Tide is one of the, and Regal. These two colors are colors that do not come in ink or in paste. These are, I think we're now down these to the only two colors that are currently available that you can't get them in paste. They're just different colors. So this is the close. Hi. Ooh, I hope I'm back. I hope you're back. So I'm going to give you a minute to come back so that I know if we are really back. Because I think I'm back. Broadcast was interrupted. Debbie. Okay, so Debbie, you're there. But I don't know when you made that comment, my dear. So if you are back and you can hear me, it says you're here. Are you here? You're here. Okay. Shoo. Whew. Wouldn't be a Maria video, right? All right. So, oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Hang on. We're going to go back. Everybody's back. All right. So we're making this really cute and adorable t-shirt. We are going to go tied with our letters and Regal with Mom over it. This is a t-shirt, so because it's ink, we're going to put our handy dandy ink mat in between. And by putting our ink mat, ooh, you guys are having a storm, Debbie? Ooh, you guys have the worst weather between the flooding, the tornado. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started on your bugs. That Texas is not. Oh my goodness. All right, so I have my t-shirt inside of my ink mat. Now your ink mat is sticky, so it helps you hold your fabric in place. So, okay, so we've got you guys back. We are, so what I'm doing, okay, I'm all distracted, so I'm going to start over slightly. We're going to ink this t-shirt with the hashtag Mom Life for Mother's Day. It's a t-shirt I bought at Target. It was $5 or $6. It was not expensive. And I put an ink mat in between it. And what an ink mat does is it prevents my ink from bleeding through to the other side of the material, and it also holds my fabric in place. So it's extremely helpful when you have an ink mat. You don't have to have an ink mat. It's just a tool that makes it easier for you if you have one. So I'm going to use ink. Ink is different than chalk. Ink does not wash off. So every time I touch an ink container, I'm going to look at my fingers and I'm going to check them, and I'm going to make sure that I have no ink anywhere, because if I touch my t-shirt and I have fingers on my ink, I have ink on my fingers, I will get ink on my really pretty blue t-shirt that I don't want to do. So I'm going to use Tide. I'm not going to open it over my t-shirt just in case I happen to spill some, because we all know me, right? And I'm going to open up my Regal. These are gorgeous colors, and they're beautiful together. Okay, I'm just going to try to not put them in that position. They're beautiful together, and they're going to hopefully make a really cute little t-shirt. So, check my fingers because I've touched my ink. You'll notice right away when you use ink, it's a completely different consistency than chalk. You don't stir ink. It doesn't hurt it if you do, but you don't have to stir ink. It's just ready to go as soon as you open it. I'm going to use a mini squeegee. This is actually a squeegee that's been cut in half because I used all my squeegees are still packed up from last night. So I'm going to use a little mini squeegee, and I'm going to place our boss right in the middle. Now there's lots and lots of things all over Pinterest and you know, about where should you place, how many inches down. Y'all know me. I'm an eyeballer. I'm not going to measure anything. I'm just going to stick it on. So what you do is you take your transfer, you pull the backer off. Okay? Super sticky. Do not get the back to touch itself. You'll have a hard time getting it apart. You do not have to fuzz when you do fabric. And you don't have to fuzz when you do fabric because it's going to apply the fuzz to it as you do it. But you do want to make sure you have all that air out. So I start in the middle and I push out, okay? I start in the middle and I push out, and I'm getting all that air gone, and then I'm going over every single spot. I don't want to see it moving. I want to know it's down. Otherwise you'll get a bleed, just like you do with chalk. The ink actually absorbs into the fabric. So, I'm trying to, either you guys are quiet or I've lost you again. It says we're here, but you guys could be quiet because I'm busy yapping. What do you guys think of these colors, if you're still here? Because I could do navy, but I kind of like these colors. Or we could do, you know, we could go total just get rid of Tide, and we could do Fig and Regal. That would kind of go with my lighter, darker. Oh, Debbie's still here. Okay, thank you, Debbie. All right, so what do you guys think of this? So this is a kind of a periwinkle blue color. So what I was thinking originally was Boss would be light in color and Mom would be dark, just so it would stick out, you know, be more obvious. So Boss would be Fig, which is kind of a gray purple, I guess. And Regal's a bright purple-ish. If we do these two together, they're both dark. So what do you think, Debbie? And everyone that's watching, thank you, everyone that's watching. What do you think? Should we do light to dark like I was originally thinking? I'm going to give you I had no idea you could use fabric. Oh, Linda, definitely. Oh my gosh, Linda, you can ink on any, you can ink, Linda, or you can chalk. If you chalk on fabric and you wash it, it'll come off. So if you're going to do a pillow or something that you're never going to wash, you can use chalk. If you want to use ink, which is amazing, and you iron it with a iron or a Cricut Easy Press like I'm going to use in a minute, then you can throw them in the washing machine. Cheryl says Fig. Okay, thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl, you never fail me, Cheryl. All right, so I don't have to stir it. I just dip and go. Fig. Ooh, and navy. Ooh, Kim. That's not a bad choice either. I love navy. Did you guys see? Like, navy is everywhere right now. I was at, where was I? Joann's the other day. Yesterday. I can't even keep them straight anymore. The navy is like everywhere. Must be the hot color for the season. So I'm just squeegeeing the ink just like you do chalk. I put my excess right back in. I'm very careful now with things like my lids and my inks, because if I move my fabric and I inadvertently have it touch it, I will get ink on it, and then it will ruin my fabric. So I'm going to wash my squeegee off right away, and I just, you know, use a wipe. You can use paper towel. You can use a rag that you're going to throw in the washing machine. You can use whatever you want. You don't have the issue, checking my fingers, with ink like you do with chalk as far as drying goes. It doesn't dry as fast. So I'm going to pull up my Boss. Oh, look at how cute that is. And I just stick it right in my water bath, which is right next to me today. So I'm going to take my ink mat out because I need to dry it so that I can layer the next color over it. You want to be completely dry before you layer a color. Now, I would tell you this doesn't look purple to me now. It looks more pinky. And be careful as you're pulling your ink mat out that your ink, because it's wet, it's not dry like chalk is. So you want to make sure it's dry and you don't touch it to it. So I'm just going to give it a quick dry so that we can ink the next sentiment right over it. And then we're going to heat press it. So a Cricut Easy Press is a fancy iron that you can use. It takes 30 seconds to heat press or to heat set when you use a Cricut. You can iron completely. You don't have to have a fancy machine. An iron works just fine. It does take a little more time when you use an iron. It takes 4 minutes on each side. So what I do, because my Easy Press was recently out of commission and I just got my new one. When it was out of commission and I had to iron, what I would do was I'd put a video on of somebody chalking. Shocking surprise, I know. I would put a video on and stand there with my iron for 4 minutes. So this is how I check my ink to see if my ink is dry. I take my hand, I make sure I have no ink on my hand, and I literally go down and up and see if I get ink on my hand. I just go down and up because I want it to be dry, so I'm dry, so that I can stick Mom right over it. And again, I don't have to fuzz because I'm doing it on fabric. And I'm going to go with the navy. So thank you, Kim. I think that's a great idea. I'm going with navy because I'm really into navy right now. So let's go with navy. Oh yeah, that'll look nice. Don't you think, ladies? Navy? Yeah, we're going navy. Good call, Kim. And I'm thinking I'm not completely centered. So we might have to move Mom over a little bit. So I take my transfer off, and don't do it the way I just did it, right? I was very careless. So maybe we'll go Mom over just part of it, so that I end up centered in the end. You know, it would, oh, I don't have my ink pen. It wouldn't be a Maria original if I didn't have to fix it somehow, right? That is the beauty of ink and chalk. Okay, so I'm sticking my ink mat back in, which you can kind of see. I'm exhausted today. So we're gonna just stick this bad boy back in here. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I'm lined up. And I'm gonna go over a little bit more. Maybe I'm more centered than I thought I was. This is my complicated measuring to see if I'm centered. Now, I better... Alright, we're centered. As close as we're going to ever be centered on anything Maria makes that she doesn't completely measure. So, I'm sticking my ink mat is not attached properly. It's just kind of hanging. Alright, so I'm going to rub down my transfer just like you do with chalk. Get my air out. And then we're just opening up my navy. Opening it up, checking fingers, doing all those things, making sure that I don't end up with ink anywhere. And now I just glide. So ink, because it's so much more smooth than chalk, it just glides right over your transfer. It's so fun because it's such a different consistency. It just glides right over. You do want to make sure that your entire silk screen is covered, and you definitely want to make sure that you are evenly covered. So just, you can see it right through. It does take, you know, you got to push the ink through. Now, I did not do a good job of attaching this to my ink mat. See how it's moving as I go? Normally it doesn't do that, but I didn't attach it very well. Okay, so again, it's ink. So I am, before I'm doing anything or setting anything down, I'm washing things off. I'm covering them up. I'm hoping I'm not losing you guys again because my hands are getting off again. Okay, so now I just pull. Look at that, ladies! Oh my goodness! I am wearing this loud and proud. I am the boss. I am the mom. I am the boss. I am the mom. There we go. I need sleep. Can you tell? All right, so can you see it? It's our super cute Mom Boss t-shirt. So what I do is I take my ink mat out carefully. So again, so to make sure that I don't get any of my ink touching because it is still wet. I give this a quick dry. You want it to be dry before you heat set it. Otherwise it just sticks to your iron. You don't want the ink on your iron. Just give it a quick dry. Doesn't take long because the fabric actually absorbs the ink. So our next little project we're making, because you know, if you're gonna do everything in your life, you should do it all in 1 week. Really. It's been a heck of a week, and it's only getting more as we go. Okay, so I'm dry. The next thing I'm gonna do is, oh, my heat's, I turned off. Hang on, I gotta turn my heat press back on. I'm gonna grab my ironing board and I'm gonna iron it real quick, just so that you can see the process. So you take your ironing board. If you have a Cricut Easy Press, you can buy the fancy mat too. I don't have the fancy mat. I just use an ironing board. I know, I'm shocked, as you are, that there's a crafting supply I don't own. But I have not bought the ink mat. the heat mat so that you don't have to use your ironing board. I have no problem using my ironing board. I can spend that money on a new transfer, which I placed an order today. Wait till that box comes, ladies. I bought every transfer in the new release. Don't tell. Wait till that box comes. Just wait till that box comes. Okay, so what I do now is I have my transfer, or my t-shirt. This is parchment paper. You just stick a piece of parchment paper over it. My heat press is about to heat up. You'll hear a beep when it's heated up. You stick it on there. There's a timer on there for 30 seconds, and we'll chit-chat for a moment while it heat sets, and then you can feel the difference with ink. As soon as, see, there's a beep. As soon as it's heat set, you'll know. Right now, when you touch it, it's a little tacky, okay? But when it's heat set, it feels like it's meant to be there. It's like it's part of the fabric. So this is what a heat press looks like. This is big fancy machine. And it's a flat iron. There's no holes in it. It's just one solid piece, and there's no hot spots, cold spots, which is the advantage. It has on it, I don't want to do that, is because it's on there. Okay, it's just that. All right, so I got myself out of the corner so you can see. It has a timer and a temperature gauge on it. So it's set for 30 seconds, and I have it at 320 degrees, which is probably a little too hot for this t-shirt. So I'm going to hit the button quickly, and then you push this little green guy, and it starts to count down. You just apply a small amount of pressure. You don't need a ton. Just, you know, put the weight of your hands on it, and it will beep. I'm not going to go completely to the end because I yammered at you before I hit the button, so it's pretty close already. So this is how you heat set. It's really complicated. If you don't have a heat press, you're ironing for 4 minutes, and then you flip it over for 4 minutes, and that's all you do. Oh, I did let it go though. So it beeps when it's done, and that's it. That's the extent of heat setting. Now, as it cools, I can, so you can see this, I love it when you can see the steam come off of it. Oh yeah, see, totally heat set. Feels like it's part of the fabric and was meant to be there. So now I could throw this bad boy in the washing machine and it's not gonna go anywhere. So you can ink tea towels, pillows, t-shirts, canvas bags, makeup bags, any fabric. I've done baby blankets. You can ink on anything. The next project we're gonna do is on these really cute jars. You could ink on this if you wanted to, because I could put this in the oven and heat set it in the oven because it's ceramic. We're gonna chalk because what I'm gonna use I don't want to keep on here forever. But you could heat set this and then you could wash this. You could put it in the washing machine. So ink is a wonderful, wonderful tool to have. So this is our soup. Oh, you can't see me. Oh, sorry. No, let's just go this way. Look at my cute t-shirt, ladies. I'm the mom boss. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. Maybe that should be my new theme song. I'm the boss. So super cute gift for anybody. New moms, this is a really nice, hashtag mom life, that other one, the little tiny guy. This one transfer has so many possibilities. Mom squad, this little, oh. You can see it, can't you? Yell at me. This hashtag mom life I think is so, just this little tiny one is so versatile. We can have a lot of fun. All right, so this was Target Tuesday. Hey guys, welcome to Wednesday. It's a whip it up. So last night I was not able to do Target Tuesday because I was at an amazing event at the Elm Grove Women's Club. I did my first fundraiser at a big quantity fundraiser, and it was so much fun. These ladies, oh my gosh, I had the best time. I didn't want it to end. I didn't want to come home. We had just a great time. They all made I'll post pictures. Today was a crazy day. So I will post pictures of all these fun ladies making their beautiful signs and falling in love with chalk. It was a magical night. First of all, if you've never been to the Elm Grove Women's Club inside of it, it is by far the most gorgeous building. It has a chandelier. I'll post a picture of this chandelier. The chandelier is inset in a dome, it's just, in its day, I mean, not that it's not today, but I can only imagine what it was like when it was first built. But it's a beautiful, beautiful building. So that's what I was doing on Tuesday. So you did, oh, well, you can see there, I posted a video of that little event before everybody arrived. So guess what? We're back to tags. I told you you're going to see these tags nonstop because I am in love with these tags. But tomorrow, because again, do it all in 1 week, because why wouldn't you want to? Tomorrow is high interest day at our elementary school for our kids, and I'm in charge of lunch for 110 people. And I'm just coordinating. It's not like I had to make the food. But all of a sudden, like, when I was like, we need to whip something up here today, I'm like, well, we should whip up some cute little centerpieces for in the middle of the tables so that the people, these are all volunteers. So let me back up. High interest day would be very similar to me, in my mind, to like a career day, where people volunteer their time, many of them, some are paid, but most are volunteers, and they come in and they spend the entire day. And our kids go from session to session to session learning about amazing adventures and careers and fun activities. And it's just the coordination of this event. Every year, the person that gets the job of coordinating this, I'm like amazed at. Our kids get to pick. I mean, there's 400 kids in the school, and they get to pick which sessions they do. That's how dedicated these volunteers are to making sure that kids have a great experience. So we like to feed them lunch and thank them. So that's, I mean, like, I got the job of thanking them. So I feel like all of a sudden, like, because, you know, I've paid no attention except I ordered the sandwiches at this point. I better, like, you know, kick it into high gear. So, woo, centerpieces. So we're going to whip up something cute. And I thought, why not thankful? So when I go to pick up the sandwiches tomorrow morning, I'm going to grab some flowers, and we're going to stick these live flowers in these pretty little jars in the middle of the table. And I'm going to put a little, oh wait, okay, so I'm ahead of myself. I'm putting the transfer on the glass. First of all, I didn't fuzz it. Hello, you put a transfer on glass, you fuzz. So I had two ideas. My first one was to just chalk it on the jar. My second one was to, because, you know, I'm in love with these tags, and we are the Tonawanda Tigers. We're orange and black. So we're going to chalk in orange, but I was thinking we could make a cute little bow, and then we could also tie, because I'm kind of into this look right now, of tying the, if I could get the silly thing on, right? Maybe if I wasn't trying to do it with it laying down. We could tie the tag, because it would, I don't know, maybe look a little more. I'm not making a pretty bow right now because I'm just trying to show you. And I'd have to obviously stick a little double-sided tape or dab a hot glue, which would come off, because I don't want to, I don't want to keep this on here. I want to just use this for the event, because I can do that. It's chalk. I can wash it off. Okay, so again, my bow's not pretty, so we could do it this way and hang the thankful on in the orange. It's kind of tall for the jar. So what do you think? Should we chalk right on the jar, or should we hang our little tag friends? I'm going to show you this way, because I think as I'm doing this, the tag is too big, right? Tag's too big. We got to go on the jar. We can still put the bow on. I think the tag's too big. Ladies, help me out. What do you think? Tag too big? Go right on the jar. And then we're going to stick some fun flowers in these. And then voila, just like that, I'm going to have whipped up some centerpieces for this event. While you guys are catching up with me, I'm going to stir up our orange. I know I'm going orange because orange and black are our school colors. So I'm going to just whip this bad boy together. But yeah, these volunteers are amazing. So orange, this orange is super runny. Use the tags, love the ribbon. Ooh, Kim says use the tags. You don't think they're too big? You know what? We'll make one each way, right? Debbie says they're too big. We'll make one each way, and then we'll look at it, because we can wash it off, right? All right, so let's do the tag first. Well, we've already got it on here. So we're going to do this one first. So I am chalking a curved surface. So you just really got to go over it. Make sure. And it's on glass. Okay, but definitely the ribbon. Oh yeah, totally the ribbon. Because we need the black. We got to tie, because you can't hot mess orange and black together, or we could do, ooh. We could make it look like tiger spots. Stacy, are you still here? Stacy was watching. Stacy, what do you think about making it, Stacy's kids go to school with my kids. Think we should do tiger spots on our, let's try it. Oh, should we try it? Oh my gosh, right? Go big or go home. It washes off, right? If we don't like it, we take it off. So it's a tiger. We should do tiger spots on our thankful. Oh, ladies, you guys are genius. Where do you come up with this stuff? Okay, so I open up my black and I'm just stirring it a little bit. We'll see. If we don't like it, we'll take it off. So we're gonna hot mess, and then they'll look like tiger spots. Because we're the Tonawanda Tigers. So I went to this grade school when I was a kid. Only then we were the Tonawanda T-Birds. I don't know who changes the mascot of a school, or why do they change? Okay, so I'm just hot messing it. Oh, you can't see. Oh, sorry. sorry. You're watching me this whole time. You can't see what I'm doing. So I'm just hot messing. So I'm just dabbing my color. Okay. So I'm just putting, and I don't need a lot of chalk at all. This is just a little tiny sentiment. And now I'm just going to dab my black. And when I go to, oop, I got to turn my heat press off. It does have an automatic shut off, which is very nice. That's how you prevent burning down your house. I know, I'm a fireman's daughter. You'd think I'd know, right? Don't burn down the house. All right, so as you can see, I just dabbed the colors all around. And now I'm just going to squeegee them together. And hopefully we're going to look like tiger spots. And not just big blobs of gross color. Let's see how this is going to turn out. You can't put this back in your paste container because it's a contaminated color, right? You got orange and black in there. So you don't want to contaminate your whole container of paste. Make sure your whole silk screen, I need a little more orange. I didn't get my whole silk screen over here. So just make sure you get the whole thing. So this is what I talk about all the time about, this is the beauty of owning your transfer. So I literally, 10 minutes before I hit the live button said, oh my gosh, I should do centerpieces. And what can I put on them? And I came down here and I started looking at my transfers and I'm like, well, I need one that says thank you. And then all of a sudden the light bulb went out that said, we had thankful. Maybe with more orange. I don't know if you guys can see the color. Maybe more orange, less black. Can you see it? Let me try. The lighting that way is not so. See how we've got orange? What do you think? Too black? Not enough orange, right? Well, let's wash it off, because we got to wash it off now because I mixed the colors together. Oops, and don't. Oh, you can't see me again. I shouldn't move my camera around so much. Are you getting seasick yet? So what I have my transfer my water bath. I'm just rubbing the ink off of it. And I'm pulling it out. I put it right on my glass mat because it's wet. It's not sticky anymore. I just give it a quick little wipe down. This is the cheater way. Well, kind of. Normally I give them a little more love than this. So I just wash it off real quick and then dry it. This is, I love this towel. I love this towel. And it's so clean. It had a bath because it went on a field trip to the fundraiser. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun. It was just a magical night. Those ladies were just fun. Oh, and the food. Oh my gosh, we had amazing food and all kinds of fun stuff. We raised a ton of money too. Needs more orange, but cute. Okay, so everybody says need more orange. Needs more orange as in just do orange or try to do the tiger spot with more orange? I know. I've got a lot of questions. I need a lot of help. So we're going to put this one on while you guys are catching up, because again, there's a big lag. When I say something, I'm long gone before you guys hear it. Although sometimes it's more than other. Some nights you're right with me and other nights you're really far behind me. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to censor me. that's that whole, I can't incent you to share my video. So they get me. All right, so we're gonna try more orange. Way more orange. Maybe with just a little bit of black. We can wash it off. You guys have nothing better to do tonight, right? I already made one. I never make 2 projects in one night either, because I don't like to do that, because I'm thankful that you guys watch me at all, let alone to expect you to watch me. Hey, Verge! Welcome to our Chalk and Party, Verge. We're on to project number 2, Verge. Ooh, that's a... Don't want a little bit of orange there. Okay, so we're going to try more orange, less black. Verge, we're making tiger spots. Tiger spots and more orange, Kim says. Okay, thank you, Kim. Very much appreciate it when you guys comment and help me out. God knows I need all the help I can get. So I'm doing less black. Little tiny bits of black. See if we can get tiger spots, but not quite as black as it was. Just a little bit of black. Plus black kind of overpowers the orange anyway, right? Okay, so we're gonna try again. Yeah, we got more. Definitely got more orange this time. So my class that I teach on Wednesday nights, which is why I'm always a little later on Wednesday nights, it was we had practiced tonight. Their big day is on Sunday. So it was so cute to be with them today. They're such great kids. I'm gonna miss them. This was a really good group. Okay, so we're gonna see. Fingers crossed. Do we have tiger spots? Woo! We got tiger spots. I am gonna put it in my water bath. I am gonna wash it in between every time. What do you guys think? Way more tigery. I know you can't see the orange as much, but the orange is definitely there. And what we could do with this one is, oop, it's wet, Maria. Don't stick your finger in it. Okay, so then I was gonna do, we could just do this ribbon too, because this is kind of tiger spottish. Or we could add orange ribbon to it too. I had orange ribbon out. Where did I put it? I had orange ribbon out, but I think I put, oh no I didn't. So what we could do is to tie more orange in, is do 2 ribbons together. Now, it will make flower color picking more challenging, and it totally does not match my tablecloths, which are spring colors, green and yellow, and oh well. But it's so cute. I mean, how can we not put tiger spots on it? I'm insane. So I guess that would be my other question for you. Do you think I should make the vases match the tablecloths instead of being tigers? I could do that. It's probably more the way it should be. But, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the 2 ribbons together. I'm hoping it doesn't look like Halloween. It might look too much like Halloween. Love it. Very school spirited. Hey, thanks for sharing, Verge. I know I'm freezing. I don't know what's the matter with my stuff tonight. I even signed on to the other Wi-Fi just to see if I could get unfrozen. But I apologize for the freezing. Maybe just orange. Maybe we should get rid of the black and just do orange. The orange could kind of tie in with my tablecloth. I should have brought a tablecloth down here. I don't know. What should we do? And just make a cute little bow on here. It does have to be glued on because every time I do this, it falls off the back. So I will have to stick a little glue on the back. Maybe just orange. Get rid of the black. Because we put the black, originally I wasn't putting the black in the chalk, so I needed to tie in the black. I don't really need to tie in the black anymore. So we could just do orange, do thankful. I'm overthinking this. Seriously, this is supposed to be a 2-second whip it up, right? We're supposed to be 2-second whipping it up and doing some centerpieces for the whole amazing volunteers that are going to spend all day with our 400 kids at school. I'm overthinking. So this is what it's going to look like. I'm gonna let it go. Let it go, let it go. I like just the orange and go with yellow and white flower. Ooh, yellow and white flowers. That would tie in with my tablecloth, Kim. That would. So, I also thought about, so work with me here. Sorry. You know, this is kind of what they're going to look like. But I could take the, I mean, I want to do real flowers, but just to play with it. What do you think? Should I just go orange? I mean, it's super cute. It is tiger spots. I could see what other orange ribbon I have. It's the dots on here. This is a Halloween ribbon for me. You can't see me again. This is a Halloween ribbon. So, to me, in my mind, this is Halloween. But orange is always Halloween to me. That's cute. It's springy. All right, we're going for it. So, this is our Whip It Up Wednesday. So, this once again shows you how, there you go, you can take just a simple little transfer and a simple little, I mean, you could do this on a regular mason jar. This doesn't have to be these fancy white mason jars. You could do it on anything. A vase. They don't have to all match because you're tying them together with the sentiment. So it's just, you can do so much with this product. It's amazing. So this is Chalk Couture. And I am Making Maria, your independent Chalk Couture designer. If you have any questions about using these products or whipping things up, please do not hesitate to message me or contact me. I gave you all my spiel at the beginning. Please share my video if you're enjoying this video and you think you have friends that would also enjoy it. Tomorrow is Thankful Thursday and big day. We hit 200 likes and 230 followers. I'm not 100% sure what the difference is. But yes, the orange is kind of Halloween, but the yellow and white flowers brighten it up. It's the school colors, yes, and orange. Oh, orange and white gingham. I'll have to look and see. I have a lot of gingham. I like gingham. Virginia agrees with Kim. I agree. Gingham would be cute. Orange. I probably have orange gingham. If I don't have orange, I have green. When we know I have black. But it should be orange because it's the school colors. You're right. Okay, I'm going to find orange gingham because I need one more thing to do in the morning. I'm not feeding 110 people at 11 o'clock. No. So tomorrow's Thankful Thursday. We're going to do some super fun thankful things because I'm super thankful that we hit 2 big milestones this week. So thank you, everybody, from the bottom of my heart for watching my videos, sharing my videos, talking to me while we chalk because it not only does it help me, but I very, very much enjoy the time that we get to spend together. So thank you, thank you. And if you are a silent watcher, that is okay. I silent watched videos for a long time before I started making comments to people. But someday, if you want to, let me know you're there. I'd love to chat. So even if you're watching the replay, it tells me if you make a comment, and I'll go back and read what you write. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm Making Maria, your independent Chalk Couture designer. Have an amazing Thursday because tomorrow night we get to be thankful. See ya.